to the highlight show for the Rugby Americas North 2023 tournament. I'm Javid Bryan. On the penultimate day of the tournament, it was time for the big boys and the men's under 19s to take center stage. Bermuda and Trinidad and Tobago faced off in the bronze medal match, while the grand finale will see the rematch of last season's final between USA South and Team Jamaica. But first up of the day was a square-off between Cayman Islands and Guyana for a fifth-place finish. Here are the highlights. Kelson Figaro and Gavin McLeavy were on commentary duties.
Giroux was an absolute class act all throughout this game. He's been a great player this week, kicking deep to get them started. Alexander Fox early on used this technique a couple of times, just set up a maul right in front of the Guyana line and gets the first one on the scoreboard for Cayman. Giroux kicking well, must have been kicking at about 80-90% today. Hannon showing his flair, crossing the 22 on his own after a nice fake pass to dot one down under the sticks. Giroux kept ticking up on the 2 extra points every time, and Hannon here again, the stylish release to get Giroux into the corner. Another one dinked over for Giroux from a great angle. That was an impressive kick. He had a couple of those today, and this front line out move was worked twice to great effect. And then the Cayman forwards pick and go by Maldonado. Ebanks did it on his own. Giroux, that second one of those spectacular kicks from that unusual angle. Cayman stealing a few things as well as they go. Look at this one, perfectly weighted pass for McFarlane to dot over under the sticks. Great timing, great pace, unstoppable from there. Sorry, it was Reese that one. McFarlane's was later on. Giroux with more kicks. Scooped up this time for Ebanks, skips out of a couple of tackles. The support's arriving quickly for him. And Hannon going in the corner on his own one more time. He was really busy. The slight scrum half. Reese working well through the middle, a loose ball. Giroux just keeps ticking them over. Alexander Fox rumbling, rolling, offloading, and there's McFarlane going in for his try in the corner. So a phenomenal game for the Cayman Islands. We're going to get some interviews down on the sideline. Let's see what Gerard's up to.
Thank you so much, Gavin. I'm here with the captain from Guyana, Dakari Martindale. Dakari, how much have you learned from this experience of playing in the 2023 Rugby Americas North Tournament?
Well, our Guyana team hasn't been in the tournament for many years, so we are glad to come back represent Guyana, although we didn't do a great start, but it's glad to be here. I'm looking forward to being here next year, pushing harder, pushing better. We learn from our mistakes, we're going to come back harder and stronger next year.
Despite losing all your games and failing to get a try, what are some of the strengths that you see peeking out of this team?
Well, the strength, I would say, the players themselves. We stick together, we never put down our heads. Till to the end, we're pushing forward. Just got continuing like them, put up tries next year.
All right, well, we'll see you then.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dakari. Now let's have a chat with Frederick Robson from Cayman Islands. Frederick, 5th place again this time around. But when you look at this tournament, what are some of the things that came away as positives for you?
Yeah, we didn't start off the tournament our best, but I can say every game we built on the previous game, and it showed in that last game we were able to put a few phases together and score some points. Fair play to Guyana. It was a lot tougher out there than the scoreboard shows, and we'll be happy to see them back next year when they come.
Yeah, this is the biggest result of the men's tournament thus far. Were you trying to send a message to your opponents for next year?
You know, it wasn't really about a message to everyone else. It was more to ourselves to show that we can play good rugby, and we can win games like that. So yeah.
Well done throughout the tournament, and we'll see you next year, hopefully.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
It was time to battle for medals and silverware. Trinidad and Tobago locking horns with Bermuda for the bronze medal match. This is their first time meeting this tournament. Who walked away with the bronze medal? Let's find out. Here are the highlights. Gavin McLeavy and Mariah Thomas were on commentary duties.
Have a quick look at the highlights of this one. There wasn't a lot of them. It was a very structured game and a lot of penalty kicks, but early in the game, Achim was controlling the game at fly half for Trinidad and Tobago, getting the first 3 points over. Sangster dinked that one against the crossbar, unfortunately trying to respond. You see another one there, but unfortunately the Jim just kept knocking them over. But he got stifled in the second half. He didn't have many opportunities in the second half. But Sangster starts chipping away at things. And it ends 7-6. This was the try that makes the big difference. And Bermuda going down that short side. Two bodies couldn't stop him, and he forces himself over the line. It was the number 14, Yande Smith, being the hero. But then you've got to get it over, and look at this one from Sangster. He's on the line with the wind at his favour, and they managed to get it over. We thought here this is where Trinidad and Tobago would have come back into it, and somehow a Bermuda player gets his body underneath it. Big Constantine from Trinidad and Tobago could not dot it down, and then the game is over. I think we're going to go down to the sideline now for some interviews with Gerard.
Thank you so much, Gavin. Nathan Achim, the captain of Trinidad and Tobago. You look disappointed, of course, you can see it on your face, but if you look back at the tournament, you finished higher than last year. Do you think it was a little bit of a success for you?
Yeah, it was definitely a lot better than the tournament. Than last year's tournament. We could have done better in this game. It was just too many mistakes, and it was two very well matched teams. It was just whoever came up better the day, and it just wasn't Trinidad and Bermuda did better, so nothing much to say.
Yeah, we saw you utilizing your kicks in the first half especially. Was that the game plan coming into this game?
Yeah, it was the game plan. We take the win and we kick with the win, but we didn't have the win in the second half, so I wasn't able to do much there. So.
Well, tough luck, Nathan, of course, but congratulations on your 4th place finish, and we'll see you next year. Yeah, so that was Nathan Achim there, captain of Trinidad and Tobago. Now we have a chat with Ryan Daniel from Bermuda. Ryan, it was a very keenly contested battle. In the end, you came out on top. You must be very happy about that.
Yeah, all the boys are emotional. We're over the moon. To be honest, I don't have much words because it hasn't set in yet, but it'll set in when we get back to the tent. But I'm so proud of the boys. We worked our ass off.
Yeah, of course, you know that this tournament is one that you look forward to every year.
Yes, sir.
You have a bronze medal this time. How are you going to go back home and work to ensure that you get at least an upgrade from this time?
Oh, we'll get back home, we'll get the boys together, and then when September comes around, we'll start training. And then we'll go from there, and then hopefully next summer we'll get a 2nd or even a 1st, so we'll see.
All right, well, yes, we will see. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
It was definitely a nail-biting encounter. We were exposed to some excellent kicking. Both teams were tactical and defensively solid, but Bermuda managed to fight back, get it done in the end after an early lead by Trinidad and Tobago. Disappointing for the Trinidad and Tobago boys, but a big improvement from where they finished last season. This is highlights from match day 4. We take a short break. Rugby Americas North highlight show. We will be right back. Of the Rugby Americas North 2023 tournament. On to the grand finale, a rematch of last season's final. Tensions have heightened as USA South attempts to defend their title against Team Jamaica in the men's under 19. It was such a tight and physical contest that saw excellent game plays, rough tackles and cards, but in the end, one team maintained their unbeaten run and emerged as victors. Before we bring you the highlights, let's hear from the coaches in their pre-game interview.
Coach, quickly, what is the strategy coming into this game, ensuring that you win the gold medal here today?
It's months and months of preparation. These boys have been grafting. We've got 2 bases. We train some guys overseas, and we've been sort of mentoring young coaches in this country to go out and produce better quality rugby on the island as well. Yesterday we had a fantastic time going to an outreach project into the Augustown community, meeting young kids, trying to inspire them, and those kind of things is what's going to galvanise these boys. The excitement of being around the community and now they're fighting for their country, fighting for Jamaica. That's all you need. That's all the inspiration you need to go on and win a game like this.
And when we go onto the field now, what is going to be key to winning this game?
Just sticking to the game plan, just staying calm. We want the boys to be high energy, we want the boys to be brutal with their aggression, but they need to be cold, calm and clinical when it comes to their minds. They need to be relaxed, and as long as they're comfortable, Jerry just talked about yard being energy. These boys are going to bring a load of energy, but it needs to be controlled and directed in the right direction rather than losing their minds. So as long as the boys have got smiles on their faces, expect them to do some serious damage.
We'll see them out on the field. Thank you, coach.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, so that was Phil Davis there, the coach of the Jamaica men's team. Now we're going to have a chat with the USA South coach, Mark Williams. Coach, Jamaica seems all pumped up and ready for this one. You are the defending champions, so you know that they're going to be coming for you quite hard. How are you going to stave off that approach from them?
Yeah, no doubt. The Jamaica, first off, I just want to say what a great job Jamaica Rugby Union's done. This year's been special. Everything's been spot on, and you've done a great job. And the team that Jamaica's built is a formidable team. They're big, they're aggressive. It's going to be a dogfight out there. The first few minutes of this match is going to tell a lot. Both teams are energetic, and the key for us is we've got to follow our team plan. We've got to hang on to possession. We've got to trust the process, trust each other.
Yeah, we saw that Trinidad and Tobago were trying to use the win to their advantage. Do you have a similar idea in your mind when it comes to winning this game?
Well, I mean, anytime you get a win in rugby, you want to use it to your advantage. The win today, it's at least, we're going to get it in the first half. It's at least a 7-point game changer. We need to at least have 7 points away by halftime when the win will be coming on against the win. So it's definitely a factor, but we're excited to be here, excited to play.
Both coaches expecting a tough game. Let's see how this one unfolded. These are the highlights. Gavin McLeavy and Kelson Figaro were on commentary duties.
The defending champs got us back underway. USA South against Jamaica in this men's U19 final gold medal match, and there was a defending champ, that got it off going. Is Foster on the way, beating his opposite number, Campbell to the line, just did a second bite to the cherry, and Foster put his team in front, 5 points to 0. And then Jamaica answered right back with a try of their own. Simeon Gordon showed the dummy and showed a clean pair of heels, and he strutted over the line to tie the game for Jamaica as he just showed and rode and walked through the gap. 5 points all the score. Davies stepped up to kicking duties and put Jamaica in front, 7 points to 5 at this point. But then Foster answered backward, but not one, but 2 kicks of his own to put USA back in front over Jamaica. But then in came Jamaica right back. Deontay King threw the dummy, pushed too strong for the USA defense, and he put himself over for 5 points. And a great boot by Campbell added extra points to put Jamaica in front, 15 points to 11. But in came defending champions, trying to get themselves back in, and the captain Patterson tapped it and gone quickly over the line, and he put his team back in front. Captain Fantastic Patterson giving his team the lead, and they led in front. USA South victorious over Jamaica, 18 points to 15, and securing that gold medal. And now exciting finals as we go down to pit side for Gerard for interviews.
Thank you so much, Kelson. I'm here with the captain, Jasper Richardson from Jamaica. Jasper, little bit of indiscipline crept in at the end. Do you think that's because of frustration? Was there fatigue? What happened there?
Combination of both. Like it creeps in because we know how much these boys want it. in the pre-match prep. We knew how much the boys wanted this win, especially after the heartbreak of next year. You know, as such a tight group of boys, we really care about each other, and so when we get tired, when we get frustrated at a result that we really didn't want, that we really didn't expect, that we didn't prepare for, frustration comes in. But that, you know, it's just part of the game, and there's no blame on the boys. There's responsibilities all around the board for that result, and we will come together as a unit, we'll fix it, and we'll be back next year.
Yeah, just tell me though exactly how proud you are of how far this team has come. You fought hard throughout the tournament, you got to this point, you were leading at one stage. How proud are you of them?
You know, I couldn't be prouder of the boys. You know, a group of boys that come together and represent a new style of Jamaican rugby. The results against Bermuda, the comeback against Trinidad and Tobago, the second game against Guyana. You know, I was so happy after that second game against Guyana because we really showed what Jamaican rugby is and what it will be going into the future. I'm so proud of the boys. I couldn't be prouder.
Yeah, so tough luck on the loss, but you still have a silver medal that you can celebrate, and we'll see you next time.
You most certainly will, and thank you very much.
That was Jasper Richardson there, the captain from Trinidad, from Jamaica, the Young Crocs, who are silver medalists. But now I have Jackson Patterson, the captain of the USA South team, a very happy man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jackson, just talk me through that game. You were down 15-11, but your boys just did not give up. How did that go about for you?
We knew this was a very long game. Instead of 20-minute halves, it's 35-minute halves. So we had to pursue through each 35-minute half. You know, the game's not over till the whistle blows, and I think we did that very well. As long as we could keep playing hard and keep playing together like a brotherhood, we could come out on top.
Yeah, we know that USA is a very strong team in all sports, but exactly how does winning this title year after year grow the sport of rugby in the USA?
It helps. It helps tremendously. You know, not many people in the US know what rugby is, and we're trying to spread it as much as possible. And these wins just keep coming and coming, and it brings in more new players each year. You know, which helps us win these tournaments.
Yeah, how are you going to celebrate tonight?
Oh, I'm going to celebrate with my brothers tonight, and then we're going to go home and celebrate a little bit more.
All right, Jackson. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
History continues to unfold. USA South have now won the Rugby Americas North Tournament for 2 consecutive years, defeating their main rivals Team Jamaica yet again in their backyard after coming from behind. This has been the highlight show of the Rugby Americas North 2023 tournament on your home of champions, SportsMax. Thanks for watching.